You want to, in the section on Canvas where chapter 9 is, you want to open the hypothesis testing for a mean. And since they didn't give us the mean and standard deviation, you can type the data in Excel. And then the sample size goes here, and there were a sample of 10. And then the population mean comes from your hypothesis, which was 65. And it says, let me make this a little bigger so we can see. The instructor thinks that the mean score is higher, so we're testing greater than. To get the sample mean, you can put equals, and it's called average. Highlight average, and then highlight your numbers. And hit enter, and it gives you the mean. And then the standard deviation, the same thing, hit equals and start standard deviation. This is a sample, so you use the S. If it's a population, you use the P. We double click the S and highlight our data. And there's the standard deviation. Well, they wanted the sample mean, but there's your standard deviation. I don't know if you have to find it or if they give you it here. Yeah, it looks like you have to find it. So to find the standard error, it equals the standard deviation. Highlight the data. Close the parenthesis. And then divide by square root. Sample size, which is 10. So for this one, you can type it, you can see it up here, equals, and then standard deviation, I highlighted the numbers, divided by the square root of n. And n is the sample size, which is 10. And then for the rest of this test, to find the test statistic and the p-value, you can use alpha, which was 5%. Significance level of 5%. So here you put your 0.05 and hit enter. And then the p-value, we're testing greater than, so that would be a right tell. Oops, that's a test statistic. P-value is right here. Because you're testing greater than, it's a right tail. Less than is this one. To tail is when it's testing not equal to. And right here is your t value. Um, 0.015, comparing it to 0.05. If p is greater than alpha, or if p is less than alpha. Here p is less than alpha because 0.01 is less than 0.05. If p is less than alpha, reject the null hypothesis.